So we're asked to divide 4x raised to power 2 plus 3x raised to power 2 minus 1 all over x plus 2. So looking at this, we'll see that this is the divisor, whilst this is the dividend. Combine like terms in the numerator. So if we combine like terms, we're going to have 4x raised to power 2 plus 3x squared minus 1, which is equal to, we can add this since the exponents are the same. So we're going to have 7x raised to power 2 minus 1 on the numerator. So since we've gotten that, we're going to be left with 7x raised to power 2 minus 1 all over x plus 2. So looking at this, we'll see that this is a quadratic polynomial divided by a linear polynomial. So the best method to use is the long division method. That's the best method to use to solve this. So the long division method is going to go this way: 7x raised to power 2 minus 1 x plus 2. So you see that this dividend is not balanced. This is a quadratic expression, so it should be balanced. So in order to balance it, we're going to add plus 0x, then we bring that minus 1 back. This 0x, we can say there's an invisible one here. This 0x is the same thing as having nothing here, because 0 times x is 0. So now the first thing to do now on dividing this polynomial is to divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. So it's going to be 7x squared divided by x. If you do that, we're going to be left with 7x. 7x. If you divide this by this, we're going to be left with 7x. This right here is the quotient. Please bear that in mind. This right here is the quotient. So once we've gotten this quotient, the first quotient, we're going to multiply this 7x by the whole of the divisor. So it's going to be 7x multiplied by x plus 2. So if you do that, it's going to be 7x times x, 7x squared, 7x times 2 is going to be 14x, so plus 14x. So we put in the first one from the second one. So let's put the minus sign here. So this minus this, so 7x raised to power 2 minus 7x raised to power 2 is 0. So the second one, we know this, everything right here is 0, so we are left with minus 14x. So we bring down that minus 14x, then this are minus 1. First term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. So to divide that, we're going to divide this by this. So to divide that, it's going to be minus 14x divided by x. So this goes, so we're left with minus 14. So we write down that minus 14 here. So we're going to multiply the whole of this minus 14 by the whole of this divided minus 14 times x plus 2. So we are going to have minus 14 times x, we're going to have minus 14x, and minus 14 times 2, we're going to have minus 28. So we're still going to subtract this from this. So minus 14x, then this minus, and this minus here, minus 14x. Remember, minus times minus is plus. So it's going to be minus 14x plus 14x. Minus 14x plus 14x, they will go. The next one, minus 1 minus minus 28. Minus 1 minus minus 28. Minus times minus plus, so minus 1 plus 28. So in this case, we're going to subtract and take the sign of the bigger number. If we subtract 28 from 1, we're going to have 27. Then the sign of the bigger number is positive. So we're left with 27. Go. This is the lowest we can go. So answer is going to be the quotient, which is this. This is the quotient. This is the divisor. This is our remainder. We have nothing to do with it. So we're going to write out the quotient, which is 7x minus 14 plus this 27. Then this, we're going to divide the remainder by the divisor. So this 27 divided by x plus 2. So this is our final answer.